What's your vision for today?
Well, to get some beautiful pictures of Cudi. And it's Cudi's idea. I think it's all these spots that he once worked in his real job, sort of thing. I think this is apparently is the fondest shop he worked in was Bathing Ape. I think everything else I gathered he could happily burn down.
Alright, so when did you work at Bape Store?
Last June for about 8 months.
What made you quit?
I had the opportunity to go on tour to Australia for 3 weeks. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go do this tour, man. Like, this doesn't come around all the time. Like, people don't just get offers to tour a country like that on the opposite side of the world. Of course, I couldn't take off for 3 weeks, so I had to. But when I came back from Australia, I was maybe back for all of 2 days before we got the call that Kanye wanted me to go out to Hawaii to work on 808. So.
Are you from New York?
No, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Get it.
Double O representing Cleveland status.
Were you part of the hip hop scene there?
Yeah, briefly before I left.
How old were you?
I was maybe all of 15 when I first started to pursue music, and I left Cleveland when I was 19. No, 20.
20.
Yeah, so I was trying to like do little open mic contests, and I didn't do much. Like people really weren't connecting with my shit all the time.
Is there any rhymes that you shout out Bape in your lyrics?
All the time.
Right?
Before I had Bape, before I could afford it, I used to shout it out all the time because like I knew one day I would be able to afford it. This is kind of dope if you're doing yachts on the rig. Yachts on the rig. Fucking good times on the rig. You know what I mean? Polos on the rig. This definitely goes good with some boat shoes. I love this one. Recycle.
I recycle clothes.
Yeah, man. So, and this character is Baby Milo.
Baby Milo.
He's the mascot of Bape.
Okay. Where does he come from?
He's a cartoon character from Japan that Nigo created. It's kind of like the Mickey Mouse of the bunch, you know what I mean? Here he goes again. I think that's pretty fresh.
So we're off to American Apparel now, which I think a lot of people have worked at once in their life here. So let's go.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
That new, baby. It's that new. Here we go. Look at her. She could be my super boo. In a room. Crazy, sexy, cool. Intellectually sexy. Body set faces.
These will look nice on you.
Yeah. When she walks in slow-mo. Yep. My mind got TiVo. Every punk jump around. Plotting and scheming. Wishing and dreaming. Just for a little.
I couldn't focus at any job because I didn't come to New York to work a 9 to 5. I came to New York to do what I'm doing now. So like I took my jobs not so seriously.
Yeah.
It was like all about studio at night and getting off of work and going to studio and raging.
And they keep you to 2 a.m. here sometimes.
Oh yeah.
They keep you late.
Yeah. So I mean,
you'd be rolling to the studio at like 3 in the morning.
Man, I definitely had those late shifts. I didn't have much money, so I was too busy. Like the money I made here was just rent.
Yeah.
So after I got done paying rent and trying to get prepaid minutes for my phone, like I didn't have no money. So I would just like go to McDonald's, get like McChickens off the dollar menu. That was my lunch. I don't think I'm ever gonna be in the mood for another McChicken or ramen noodles, because I just bodied all the ramen I could possibly body in my life.
Sometimes I'm thinking God made me special here on purpose. So all the while till I'm gone, make my words important. So if I slip away, if I die today, the last thing you remember won't be about some apple bottom jeans with the...
So we're in Princeton Broadway, in front of the Dean and DeLuca store. Kid Cudi used to work at Dean and DeLuca. He had his chef's outfit on and everything. He went in. They weren't letting him do the interview. So we just been going around with this interview, renegade style. Right now we're going to South Street Seaport for Abercrombie and Fitch.
Now you can check the whip appeal. Damn, this nigga is ill. Get shifting smooth as butter.
So how does it feel that you're Kid Cudi now and you're along the lines of these iconic people?
I don't feel no different really, because I've been trying to tell motherfuckers for 5 years.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Like I always had the same mind frame, like just like I know my music was good. I just needed to keep creating and better myself and you know, sharpen my skills as an artist, not even just as an MC, just as far as like overall like making songs. You know what I mean? Like I knew I needed to master that art before I could even ask motherfuckers to listen to my shit. Like so, for that 4 years, I didn't even really let people hear my music. It was just me and Dot.
Tell us about working here.
Oh man, I used to work in stock, and I would just fold clothes all day. This is where I eventually met one of my homeboys who introduced me with Dr. Genius, who produced Day and Night. And now look. #1 record on the Billboard charts.
Do your thing. We didn't really get much about your music and what's going on for you for the future. Is your sound going to be a new direction, or what's up, dude?
Well, my album is all like experimental stuff. Like you've never heard anything like it before. You know what I'm saying? And it's like really innovative and different. And I'm just really excited because I did a lot of genre blending, and it's beautiful. I can't wait for people to hear it, man. It's like August seems so far, man. I want it like out like now.
What is that? That's
August
June,
20th.
July, August.
20th.
All right, so Contessa of the New Pop and URB magazine had the honor to spend the day with Kid Cudi, going around to all the stores he used to work at.
Guerrilla style.
Guerrilla style.
No permits.
No permits. So how was it?
It was dope. It was like a adrenaline rush. I was just in there, just devoed a lot of shots, and people at Abercrombie were cool. You know, I talked to the management, and they were laid back and chill. So it was dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I had fun. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you for bringing me back to my roots. Like,
I know, I'm happy.
You know, many a times I used to sit out here. I used to sit out here smoking cigarettes, and I had money to go to Wendy's. I remember one day I stood out here, and I had no money for lunch, right? And all I had was a cigarette. It was my last cigarette. And I remember looking at Wendy's, which was right over there, and being like, damn, I wish I had like a junior bacon cheeseburger right now. Like, I wish I could afford that shit. But I couldn't. I stood at Wendy's and smoked my cigarette. Like, but now, like, it's whatever.
That's dope.
All right, good.
Thank you so much.
Boo. I appreciate it. That was awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
We did it?
Yeah.
Done, dusted, and there you go. So, drinks are on you.
Back in the night. Have you ever been? What's up, Kid Cudi? Good music in the building. Dream on. I want to say thank you to URB for just taking me back to my roots and going on my old job. Shit was crazy. And I also want to say shout out to the New Pop. Thanks for having me. Thanks for documenting this whole shit. It was really crazy, man. It's a documentary style type situation. Kid Cudi, Dream on. URB magazine cover, baby, 2009. Drink some Bud Light, followed by Yak. Models will smile, then tilt their head back. These are a few of the visions I like, mixed in with light. These are my favorites to dream in the night. This is my heaven tonight.